Welcome back to Nightmare Cine Vault. Tonight's story will haunt your walks forever. Have you ever seen the smiling man? They say once he sees you, he never stops watching. I was walking home late one night after grabbing dinner downtown. It was around 1 a.m. and the streets were completely empty. The only sound was my own footsteps echoing off the buildings. As I turned down a quiet side street to cut towards my apartment, I noticed a man ahead of me. He was strange. He was tall and thin, wearing an old black suit, slightly baggy, like it didn't fit him properly. But what stopped me in my tracks was his face. Even from a distance, I could see that smile. His mouth was stretched impossibly wide, exposing perfect, unnaturally white teeth. He wasn't just smiling, he was grinning like his face was stuck that way. At first, I thought he was just some drunk guy or a homeless man acting weird, but then I realized he wasn't moving normally. He was walking toward me in an exaggerated, almost dance-like motion, swinging his arms wide with each step. His head was tilted to one side, and his eyes never left mine. I slowed down, feeling every hair on my neck stand up. He was still far away, but something deep inside screamed that this wasn't right. I crossed to the other side of the street, hoping he would keep walking past, but instead, he stopped. He just stood there under the dim yellow streetlight facing me. That smile never changed. His eyes were wide open, unblinking, dark and empty. For a few seconds, neither of us moved. My heart pounded so loud I could hear it in my ears. Then he started moving again. He began walking towards me, slowly at first, then faster, then slowing down again, like he was dancing some silent waltz. I turned and started walking away quickly, trying not to run. I didn't want to show fear, but every part of my body screamed to sprint. I looked back. He was closer now, still smiling, his head twitching slightly side to side as he moved. I started jogging. The street was empty, and the buildings around me were closed for the night. There was nowhere to go except forward. I glanced back again. He was running. His arms flailed awkwardly as he sprinted, his smile even wider now, like his cheeks would tear apart. I ran as fast as I could, my breath ragged, my chest burning. I turned a corner and didn't look back until I reached the main road near my apartment. When I finally stopped, gasping for air, I looked around frantically. The street was empty. He was gone. I ran into my apartment building, locked the door behind me, and collapsed on the floor, shaking uncontrollably. That night I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw his face, that impossibly wide grin and unblinking eyes. The next morning I told myself it was just some crazy person messing around, maybe a drug addict. But deep down, I know what I saw wasn't human. Because when I went to leave for work the next day, I saw him. Standing across the street from my apartment in the daylight, still wearing that black suit, still smiling. He didn't move, he didn't blink, he just stood there staring at me as people walked past without even noticing him. I don't know what he wants. I don't know what he is. But ever since that night, I keep seeing him, outside my window at night, across the street when I'm walking home. Always smiling, always watching, waiting